This person here has made $18,000. This person here has made around $40,000. Meanwhile, this person here has made $30,000. All of these people have made big amounts of money, but they had to invest a lot of work in return. In this step-by-step tutorial, I will show you how you can make that much money, but without doing most of the work, literally with just the click of a button using this tool here. And believe it or not, this won't require investments of any kind. You won't be promoting anything because this has nothing to do with affiliate marketing. And lastly, this requires no expensive equipment of any sort. All you will be doing is using a simple Google trick that I will show you in this tutorial. And since Google is free and worldwide available, so is this strategy. With all of that said, let's now get into the video. As you've all heard today, we will be using a Google trick to make big money online. And I am, of course, at the moment over at google.com. And if you all want to successfully set this passive income stream up for yourselves, then you really want to stay tuned because there are multiple platforms involved. If you become impatient and try to figure it out on your own, you most likely will not succeed, and you'll end up wasting your time. As such, keep watching. You will not regret it whatsoever. Anyhow, what you will want to do on Google, guys, is find various articles. Why you want articles, you will see in a moment. And the best way to find articles, and more importantly, interesting articles, is through the use of Google News. And so you now want to head over to this site. Either type in Google News in the search bar here and then open up this particular page, or just type in the URL news.google.com. And you'll now be taken over to this platform, which will be quite important for us. What Google News is, for those of you who have perhaps never heard about it, is Google's official news platform. As the name suggests, of course, when you come on here, you'll be able to find the latest news all around the world. Here on the left-hand side, you can see all of these categories. You have the news in the US only, news in your local area, or news related to one of the following categories: business, technology, entertainment, sports, science, and health. When you click on any one of these, it will quite predictably show you the news related to just that. In my example here, I can see the latest news about business. What you want to do on Google News in particular, though, as I said before, is find good articles. So just pick a category of your own choosing and just pick any one of the latest articles. You can use any article you want in any topic you want. It doesn't make too big of a difference at all. For example, I opened up this one here, which is quite recent. And this article here, believe it or not, can actually make you money online, but not in its current form, which is why you want to now copy a single paragraph in the article and then head over to the second site we will be using as part of this strategy. The website in question is called Quillbot.com. Many of you have heard about this site and know what it is, since I have featured it in many of my videos simply because it's so good. What Quillbot is, for those of you who are oblivious, is a platform that can automatically and within seconds rewrite anything for you. This is a really awesome site for that reason alone. Rewriting something could literally take hours depending on how many words there are, but yet this software will do so in a very short amount of time. What you will need to do now is just paste the part of the article that you copied a minute ago in here, and then click on Paraphrase. This will, as you can see, rewrite it for you, as easy as that. What you now want to do once that one part of the article is rewritten is copy it and paste it into a text editing software like Microsoft Word, Notepad, or whatever you want to use. And you guys will now want to repeat this process over and over again until you have rewritten the entire article. Just copy one paragraph, paste it in here, click Paraphrase, copy the rewritten text, and paste it in the notepad. In case you're wondering why we aren't just copying the entire article, why we have to do it piece by piece, it's because the free version of Quillbot only allows you to rewrite a set number of characters, up to 700, as you can see below. So it's a bit of an annoyance, of course, but since this is such a good software for rewriting text, and since it takes you so little time to rewrite any article regardless, it's something that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now that you have rewritten the entire article, what I need you to do next, guys, is check for any mistakes. Quillbot is good, don't get me wrong, but it's a software, and all software has flaws, so it's guaranteed that some parts of the article simply won't make any sense at all. So you want to take like 5 to 10 minutes max to correct any and all mistakes that you can find. And with that done, now that you've corrected all the mistakes, this rewritten article can make you big money online since you basically have a professionally written article and a rewritten one so you don't have any copyright issues. This is awesome because you didn't have to do any work whatsoever. Basically, just copy and paste. That, of course, requires no skills at all, and yet here you are with this professionally written article. The very first site you can use so you can make money from your article is called textbroker.com. What this is, as many of you can probably guess, is a place where you can get paid for writing articles. Obviously, since you have Quillbot and Google News, you won't have to write anything yourselves and you can still use this site and get paid. How much you will get paid, you can see on this page here. It mainly depends on how many words you have and how good of an article it is in general. So, if my article is rated 2 out of 5 stars in quality and I have written 1,000 words, you can see that I would get paid $7. But if my article is 5 stars in terms of quality, that goes up to $50 for the same number of words. And just think about it. The articles you can find on Google all have thousands of words, at least individually, and you can rewrite them in a matter of a couple of minutes. So, in essence, you can earn up to $50 and more for a couple minutes of work. The potential here is insane. Of course, do keep in mind that they will not rate every article of yours at 5 stars, but you can expect the vast majority of them to be 3 stars at least, which, as you can see, is still $10. Still a crazy amount of money indeed. What you will need to do on this site so you can make money is apply as a writer by signing up. And to do that, you just have to click on I Write Content up here. And as you can see, you will now have to register to the site first. Just click on this button here and on the following page on Sign Me Up as an Author. And you will then proceed to enter in a bunch of your info so you can sign up. And from there, what happens is they will ask you to send them some article that you have written to prove to them that you can write. And of course, the article you will send them is one you have rewritten like 5 minutes ago. And once they review the article and see that it looks professional indeed, you will get accepted onto their team and you will be able to make money essentially copying and pasting text. Another way you can get paid for writing articles that's quite good as well is through the use of freelancing sites, so Fiverr, People Per Hour, and so on. What you will want to do on these platforms is create gigs like these people have, offering to write articles, and you will be able to make much more money than if you were just using TextBroker on its own. What you will do when someone contacts you and wants an article related to, say, fitness, you will just go over to Google News, grab an article you think is good, rewrite it, and send it back. So essentially the same process as if you were uploading articles over on textbroker.com. With that said, check this out. Remember the people you've seen in that intro prior? Here they are. This person here, as you can see, is charging $65 for a 500-word article and has had nearly 300 reviews. So that's like $20,000 made almost. This person here is charging $125 for a 300-word article and has had over 300 reviews. So that's like $40,000 made or so. And lastly, this person here is charging $30 for 500 words, much less than the previous two, and with 700 reviews, we can estimate the earnings at around $35,000 or so. An insane amount of money indeed. Point being here that you can make a lot of money on freelancing sites. These people I've just shown you prove it. Of course, since freelancing platforms are so competitive, you probably won't be making that much money when you just start off, but in the long run, it will pay off big time, especially since, as I said many times over, you are just copying and pasting text, not doing any actual work, meaning that you lose nothing if you create gigs on a few freelancing platforms, even if you're a bit skeptical to begin with. If you want to make even more money online, then be sure you check out one or both of the videos that will pop up any second now. And besides that, make sure you smash that like button down below if you liked this video to show appreciation, and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on the videos to come. As always, thanks for watching, and see you soon in some of the upcoming videos.